everyone, it's Janett again from Caresafe. This video is going to talk about amortization as part of the EBITDA series. I just want to say thank you to everyone who is subscribing to this channel, and to everyone who is reached out through my email and through my business. And I'm really grateful for all the feedback. But let's keep the conversation happening. I know there are a lot of things that are happening in your workplaces. I'm interested to know because at the moment we're just trying to put together a support group for indigenous workers, as well as people who are coming from non-English speaking backgrounds. We've got things that we are facing in the workplaces that should not happen in 2019, and I think these behaviors needs to stop for everybody to be afforded a safe working environment. And I think the more we talk about it, the more we actually put pointers to exactly what's happening, because sometimes the people who are supposed to change policy, people who are supposed to change all the procedures that happen in any environment, may be not aware of exactly what's going on. But as long as we talk about them and it's out there, maybe someone will start to think about, can I be an undercover boss today? How can I just make a difference? How can I see exactly what's happening? Because when things are happening in the workplace, or when things are happening anywhere around the world, they happen in subtle moments, and people with deception, and people who are quite deceptive, cheats and liars, they always bind to management like a neurotransmitter, and you have no idea. And before you know it, they are actually being the trusted person, but they are the ones who are actually not doing much in the workplace, because the more they are in the office with the boss, the more they are not somewhere where they are supposed to be. So this is just an indication, like if they are chilling out with the boss in the office, who is actually doing the work? So we start to ask these questions. Without further ado, I'll talk about amortization. This is such a short video. Now, amortization, I'm not an accountant, and this is a disclaimer. I'm just going to approach this from a nursing point of view, and from my experience, how EBITDA has been applied in my workplace. Now, amortization is an accounting technique, and in this session, I'm going to just talk about it is applied to lower the cost value of intangible assets. So the difference between amortization and depreciation is only that depreciation is for your tangible assets and amortization is for your intangible assets. So some of the examples of your intangible assets could be patents, could be trademarks, could be methodologies for those who at universities, or for those people with their own companies and they're trying to develop something that is of an innovation. So it will fall under patents. So as long as your patent is ongoing, you pay a fee with IP Australia or IP whichever country you live in. Because it's an ongoing cost, it needs to be amortized. So it means what they normally do is they are going to pay that in scheduled repayments until the life of that patent. Some patents will cease, some of them will continue to go on. So I'm not an expert in amortization, but talk to your accountants, read a lot about this, because this quite significant aspects of how budgets come into place, and why you find that other areas, like in your industry or workplace, you've got more budget